Or the aliens?
Or the aliens?
That's one of the Fermi paradox questions.
It's almost sort of shaped like a cigar. It's 10 times longer than it is wide.
It's not a bird, it's not a plane. It's Oumuamua, returning, and it's not alone. This not-so-impossible phenomenon is considered by many scientists, including SpaceX founder Elon Musk. Why would an extraterrestrial object come back for a visit to Earth? Does it mean massive chaos and harm to humanity? We hope not, but we will find out. The alien object. Back in 2017, astronomers spotted something truly bizarre hurtling through our solar system. It was unlike anything they had ever seen before, an elongated, cigar-shaped object moving at an incredible speed. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian term meaning scout or messenger from afar. How did it technically get its name then? As the first known object of its kind, Oumuamua presented a unique challenge for the International Astronomical Union, responsible for assigning designations to astronomical objects. Once its interstellar origin was confirmed, a new designation system was introduced, I for interstellar objects. As the first recognized object of this type, Oumuamua was designated another technical name, though formal rules for assigning I numbers and naming future interstellar objects had yet to be established. The name Oumuamua is derived from Hawaiian, meaning scout, meaning reach out for, and mua, meaning first or in advance of, with reduplication for emphasis. This name reflects the object's role as a distant messenger reaching out to humanity from the past. The initial character in Oumuamua is a Hawaiian okina, representing a glottal stop rather than an apostrophe. Before an official name was chosen, the name Rama was proposed, inspired by the alien spacecraft discovered in a similar manner in Arthur C. Clarke's 1973 science fiction novel Rendezvous with Rama. This strange visitor was the first known interstellar object to pass through our cosmic neighborhood, and it immediately sparked intense debate and speculation among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. So, what exactly was Oumuamua? That question is still up for debate. At first, scientists thought it might be a comet, but it lacked the usual tail of gas and dust that comets produce when they approach the sun. Then they considered it might be an asteroid, but its speed and trajectory didn't quite fit the bill either. Unlike anything in our solar system, Oumuamua accelerated as it moved away from the sun, something that asteroids don't normally do. This unexpected acceleration led some to propose that it might be propelled by an unknown force, such as outgassing, where ice beneath the surface sublimates into gas and pushes the object forward. However, no visible gas emissions were detected, making things even more puzzling. This mystery left the door open for some more unconventional theories. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb famously suggested that Oumuamua might be an artificial object, possibly a light sail, a thin structure designed to be propelled by starlight. While many scientists dismissed this idea as unlikely, it certainly captured the public's imagination. Could Oumuamua have been a piece of alien technology, perhaps a probe sent to explore distant star systems? While there's no concrete evidence to support that theory, it does highlight just how unusual this object was. The shape of Oumuamua also added to the intrigue. Most space rocks are roughly spherical or irregularly shaped, but Oumuamua was long and thin, estimated to be between 300 and 3,000 feet in length, but only about 115 feet wide. Some compared its shape to a pancake rather than a cigar, based on its changing brightness as it tumbled through space. This unusual geometry made it even more difficult to classify. Its origin is another major mystery. Scientists believe it may have come from a distant star system, possibly ejected due to gravitational interactions with a larger planet. Some speculate it could have originated from a planetary system similar to our own, where an object like Oumuamua was flung out into interstellar space after a close encounter with a gas giant. Another theory suggests it could have been a fragment of a larger celestial body that broke apart, regardless of where it came from. Oumuamua's visit was brief. It zipped past Earth at around 196,000 miles per hour and was already on its way out of the solar system by the time it was discovered. Unfortunately, we didn't have much time to study it. Did it move that fast? Oumuamua was first detected by the Pan-STAR-Esten telescope in Hawaii in October 2017, but by then it was already moving away from the Sun. With our current technology, we weren't able to send a spacecraft to get a closer look. As a result, we may never know for sure what Oumuamua really was. However, its discovery has inspired new efforts to search for and study similar interstellar objects in the future. In fact, astronomers have already found a second interstellar visitor, 2I Borisov, which was confirmed in 2019. Unlike Oumuamua, Borisov looked more like a typical comet, complete with a bright tail of gas and dust, which we can talk about a little later. One of the most exciting aspects of Oumuamua is that it proved interstellar objects are out there, and they might not be all that rare. With improved telescopes and detection methods, scientists hope to find more of these cosmic wanderers, and perhaps even prepare missions to study them up close. Who knows, maybe one day we'll come across something that truly confirms the existence of extraterrestrial technology, or new kinds of celestial bodies we've never imagined. Until then, Oumuamua remains one of the most mysterious objects ever observed in our solar system, a silent visitor from the stars that left us with more questions than answers. But one thing's for sure, its fleeting presence has changed the way we think about the cosmos and the countless strange and wonderful things that might still be out there, waiting to be discovered. When Oumuamua, the first known interstellar object to pass through our solar system, was discovered in 2017, it sparked a flurry of theories about what it could be. The elongated, tumbling object zipped past the Sun and out of sight before scientists could get a clear look, leaving many questions unanswered. Its unusual shape, unexpected acceleration, and mysterious origin have fueled speculation ranging from natural explanations to more outlandish ones, including the possibility of alien technology. Up close and personal, spectra from the Hale telescope on October the 25th showed Oumuamua had a red color, similar to comet nuclei or Trojan asteroids. Later observations from the William Herschel telescope and the Very Large Telescope confirmed it was featureless and resembled Kuiper Belt objects, with a spectrum similar to D-type asteroids. Oumuamua is tumbling rather than rotating around a fixed axis, likely due to a past collision. Its rotation period has been reported as 7 to 8 hours, with large variations in brightness suggesting an elongated or flattened shape. Estimates suggest a cigar-like shape with a 5 or greater aspect ratio or a disc-like shape with a 6 ratio. Its size is estimated to be between 100 to 1,000 meters long and 35 to 167 meters wide, with an average diameter of about 110 meters. However, its exact shape and albedo remain unknown. One theory is that its elongated form resulted from a violent event, such as a collision or stellar explosion. Some models suggest it could be a contact binary, but this is uncertain due to its rapid rotation. A 2021 study proposed that if Oumuamua is made of nitrogen ice, its extreme shape may be due to recent evaporation, with its original shape being less elongated. Oumuamua's surface may be covered in tholins, irradiated organic compounds common in outer solar system objects, giving it a reddish color. Though no coma was observed, it may still contain internal ice hidden beneath an insulating mantle formed by long-term cosmic ray exposure. Various theories exist about its composition, including the possibility that it is made of dense, metal-rich rock, a fluffy conglomerate of dust and ice, cosmic dust bunny, or another unknown material. A 2020 study ruled out frozen hydrogen as a primary component, but its true nature remains a mystery. Nevertheless, its origin might be clearer than its nature. Direction Ager. Oumuamua may have taken 600,000 years to reach the solar system from the direction of Vega, but Vega was in a different position at that time. Astronomers estimate that 100 years ago, Oumuamua was about 561 AU from the Sun, moving at 2633 kilometers per second. Its speed closely matches the local standard of rest, suggesting it has traveled through the Milky Way for a long time, possibly originating from a distant part of the galaxy. The exact time of its ejection from its home system is unknown, but it may have wandered among the stars for billions of years before reaching the solar system. One theory suggests it was ejected from a young stellar association, such as Carina or Columba, about 45 million years ago. Another proposes it came from a white dwarf system, losing its volatile materials when its parent star became a red giant. Another 2020 theory proposed it was an H2 ice-rich body formed in the coldest regions of giant molecular clouds. This idea was later dismissed, as hydrogen icebergs would not survive interstellar travel. The true origin of Oumuamua remains a mystery for now. Theories surrounding the visitor. One of the earliest and most widely accepted explanations is that Oumuamua is a comet or asteroid ejected from another star system. Scientists initially thought it was an asteroid due to its lack of a visible comet-like tail, but its unexpected acceleration suggested that something else might be going on. Some researchers proposed that Oumuamua was a chunk of frozen hydrogen or nitrogen, slowly sublimating as it passed the Sun. This could account for the gentle push it received without needing the typical gas and dust release seen in regular comets. Another possibility is that Oumuamua is a fragment of a planet or moon torn apart by gravitational forces in another star system. The idea is that a collision or close encounter with a large celestial body could have sent debris flying into space, and over millions of years, some of that debris could have drifted into our solar system. Its unusual shape, a long, thin, and possibly flat structure, could be the result of natural space erosion or fragmentation over time. Let's get to the alien hypothesis, perhaps one of the favorite discussions of almost everyone. One of the more controversial ideas comes from Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, who suggested that Oumuamua might be an artificial object, possibly a thin, light sail powered by radiation pressure. Loeb argued that the object's acceleration could attract attention in both scientific and public circles, but it has been met with skepticism from most astronomers, who argue that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Some scientists have proposed even more speculative ideas, such as the possibility that Oumuamua is a fragment of a disrupted interstellar comet that was stretched and flattened by tidal forces. Others have suggested that it might be a type of cosmic dust bunny, a loose collection of ice and dust held together by weak forces, explaining its low density and odd motion. There's also the idea that Oumuamua could be a piece of a larger object that experienced an unusual breakup, possibly due to an interaction with a nearby star before being ejected into interstellar space. Well, the mystery never ended. Unfortunately, Oumuamua was already on its way out of the solar system when it was detected, and it moved too fast for any spacecraft to catch up. This means that many of its secrets will likely remain unsolved. Future telescopes, like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, are expected to detect more interstellar objects, which could provide additional clues about what Oumuamua might have been, and whether similar objects visit our solar system more often than we think. In the end, Oumuamua remains an enigma, one that challenges our understanding of interstellar objects and invites both scientific and imaginative speculation. Whether it was an unusual comet, a shard of a distant planet, or even an alien probe, its brief visit reminded us that the universe is full of surprises, and we've only just begun to scratch the surface of what's out there. Musk, what if it comes back? Unlike anything we had seen before, this mysterious cigar-shaped visitor zipped through space at an incredible speed, defying easy classification. Was it a comet? An asteroid? A fragment of some distant, shattered planet? Or, as some have boldly suggested, could it have been something even more unusual, like an alien probe? The debate continues to this day, but an equally intriguing question remains. Could Oumuamua come back? And if it did, could it bring something else along with it? To answer this, we first have to consider what we know about Oumuamua's trajectory. When it was first detected, it was already on its way out of the solar system, moving too fast to be captured by the sun's gravity. Its hyperbolic trajectory made it clear that this wasn't a typical asteroid or comet from our neighborhood. It had come from the vastness of interstellar space, and after a brief cosmic cameo, it was gone. Given its path and speed, there's no natural way for Oumuamua to loop back around like a comet bound to the sun. Simply put, it's not coming back on its own. But that doesn't mean we've seen the last of interstellar visitors like it. Oumuamua was the first one we detected, but scientists believe such objects pass through our solar system fairly often. The difference is that we now have the technology to spot them. In fact, in 2019, another interstellar visitor, 2I Borisov, was discovered, a much more traditional-looking comet that also came from beyond our solar system. If Oumuamua was just the first interstellar rock we noticed, there are likely many more on the way. Now, let's indulge in a little speculation. What if something did come back? Could a future interstellar object bring something along with it? This is where things get interesting. There are theories that such objects could be carrying the building blocks of life, or even microbial life itself. Panspermia, the idea that life could spread through space via comets and asteroids, is still a debated topic, but an interstellar object would certainly be a prime candidate for seeding life from one system to another. And what about the wilder theories? Some suggest that Oumuamua's unusual acceleration, slightly faster than expected, could indicate it wasn't just a random rock, possibly an artificial construct, like a light sail or probe. If that were the case, then who or what sent it? If it were truly an alien probe, it could mean that other objects like it could be passing through, maybe even observing us. Perhaps in some distant future, another object will arrive, but this time it won't just be passing through. It might slow down, change course, or even respond to our signals. While there's no solid evidence that Oumuamua was anything but a strange, natural object, its visit opened the door to fascinating new possibilities. It reminded us that our solar system isn't an isolated island, but rather part of a vast, interconnected cosmic highway. And as our telescopes and space observation technology improve, the next interstellar visitor may not just be a fleeting curiosity. It could be something that changes our understanding of the universe forever. So, is Oumuamua coming back? No, probably not. But something else? Absolutely. The universe is a big place, and if we keep our eyes on the skies, who knows what we might find next? Objects passing by. Interstellar objects are one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern astronomy. These are objects that originate from outside our solar system and, by some cosmic coincidence, find their way into our neighborhood. Until recently, we never had solid evidence that such objects even existed, but that changed dramatically in 2017 with the discovery of Oumuamua, and later in 2019 with the detection of 2I Borisov. These encounters have raised more questions than answers, and have left astronomers and space enthusiasts alike buzzing with excitement. Like we talked earlier, Oumuamua was the first confirmed interstellar visitor ever detected. Its name, which means scout or messenger in Hawaiian, was fitting for an object that seemed completely alien compared to anything in our solar system. Then came 2I Borisov, the second known interstellar object, which was discovered in 2019 by amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov. Unlike Oumuamua, Borisov resembled a typical comet, complete with a bright coma and a tail of gas and dust. This made it easier to study, and astronomers were able to determine that its composition was somewhat similar to comets from our own solar system, suggesting that planetary formation processes might be universal across the galaxy. The discovery of interstellar objects has opened up entirely new areas of research. Before 2017, the idea of interstellar debris passing through our solar system was mostly theoretical, Now, we know that not only do such objects exist, but they might be more common than we previously thought. Some researchers believe that interstellar objects could be visiting us all the time, just on trajectories that make them harder to detect. If that's the case, future telescopes, like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, which is expected to come online soon, might uncover many more of these cosmic wanderers. Why does this matter? Well, studying interstellar objects could provide us with direct samples from other planetary systems, giving us clues about the chemical makeup of distant worlds. They might even carry organic compounds or the building blocks of life, which could help us understand how life formed in the universe. Some scientists have even speculated that interstellar objects could serve as natural transportation devices for microscopic life forms, an idea known as panspermia. As technology improves, we might one day be able to send spacecraft to intercept and study these visitors up close. Imagine a probe that could rendezvous with an interstellar object and analyze it directly. Something like that could revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Until then, we'll just have to keep watching the skies, waiting for the next cosmic traveler to pass by, the Comet 21. In the vast and seemingly endless expanse of our universe, every so often, something special streaks through the darkness and catches our attention. One such celestial marvel is Comet 2I Sa Borisov, an interstellar visitor that made headlines in 2019 as it zipped through our solar system. Unlike the many comets that have been documented over the centuries, Borisov is unique because it came from beyond our solar system, making it only the second confirmed interstellar object ever detected, after Oumuamua in 2017. First spotted on August 30, 2019, by amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov in Crimea, the comet quickly became the subject of intense study by astronomers worldwide. What made Borisov stand out was that its trajectory and speed indicated that it wasn't bound by the sun's gravitational pull. Unlike local comets that follow predictable elliptical orbits, Borisov was merely passing through, an outsider with origins somewhere in the depths of interstellar space. Scientists calculated its hyperbolic trajectory and determined that it likely came from a distant star system, making it an unprecedented opportunity to study an object formed in conditions entirely different from those in our solar system. As it moved closer to the Sun, observations revealed that Borisov was more like a typical comet than the mysterious and cigar-shaped Oumuamua. It had a visible coma, a cloud of gas and dust surrounding its icy nucleus, and displayed behavior consistent with solar system comets, like outgassing when heated by the sun. It measured about 1 kilometer in diameter, which is relatively small by comet standards. But what made it remarkable was the insight it offered into the chemistry of other star systems. Astronomers detected high levels of carbon monoxide in Borisov's tail, suggesting it may have formed in a particularly cold region of its home system. These findings fueled speculation about the types of planets and environments that may exist in other parts of the galaxy. One of the most fascinating aspects of Borisov's journey was how brief its visit was. Unlike local comets that might return periodically, Borisov's hyperbolic orbit ensured that it would never return once it exited our solar system. By late 2019, it had already passed its closest approach to the Sun, and by early 2020, it was speeding away into deep space once again, leaving behind only the data and images captured by astronomers. By 2021, it had completely faded from view, destined to continue its lonely voyage through the cosmos, possibly never encountering another planetary system again. The discovery of Borisov raised many exciting questions about interstellar objects. If we've already detected 2 within just a few years, does that mean our galaxy is teeming with rogue comets and asteroids that occasionally wander into our neighborhood? Are these interstellar visitors carrying the building blocks of life from one system to another? Could they be remnants of destroyed planets or failed solar systems? While we may not have definitive answers yet, each discovery like Borisov brings us closer to understanding the broader workings of the universe. As technology advances, astronomers hope to detect more interstellar objects and study them in greater detail. Who knows, maybe the next one will be even more unusual, revealing secrets we've never even imagined. For now, Borisov remains a fleeting reminder of the vastness of space and the incredible mysteries still waiting to be uncovered. Mysterious meteorites. Over the years, numerous meteorites have been found on Earth that contain compounds and structures not typically found in our solar system. For instance, the Allende meteorite, which fell in Mexico in 1969, contained microscopic grains older than our Sun, believed to have originated from other stars. Similarly, the Orgueil meteorite, which landed in France in 1864, led to speculation about microbial life because of its organic-rich content. A more controversial case involves IM-1, a suspected interstellar meteor that crashed near Papua New Guinea in 2014. Some researchers believe it may contain alien technology or unusual material compositions, though definitive proof remains elusive. Analysis of recovered fragments continues to this day. While most alien objects visiting Earth have been naturally occurring, some claim that unknown spacecraft or artificial objects of extraterrestrial origin have been recovered. The UAP, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, report released by the US government in recent years acknowledged that certain objects observed in Earth's atmosphere displayed flight capabilities beyond known human technology. Though no physical alien artifacts have been officially confirmed, these reports continue to fuel speculation. From interstellar visitors like Oumuamua and Borisov to enigmatic meteorites and unidentified aerial phenomena, Earth has encountered its fair share of mysterious alien objects. Whether these objects are purely natural or something more remains a subject of exploration. With advancing space technology and missions aimed at studying interstellar objects up close, the coming decades might finally provide answers to some of the biggest questions about our place in the cosmos. Until then, the mystery continues to capture our imaginations. The future of space exploration and the search for life beyond Earth. For centuries, humans have looked up at the night sky and wondered, are we alone? Do brief visits from other worlds through passing objects like the Oumuamua a testament of the no-limit universe? With the rapid advancements in technology, the dream of exploring the cosmos and discovering extraterrestrial life is no longer just science fiction. Space agencies like NASA, ESA, and private companies such as SpaceX are pushing the boundaries of what is possible. So, what does the future hold for space exploration, and how close are we to finding proof of life beyond Earth? Mars has long been the prime candidate for human exploration. With rovers like Perseverance gathering data and searching for signs of ancient life, the red planet is at the forefront of our interplanetary ambitions. SpaceX has bold plans to send humans to Mars within the next decade, aiming to establish a permanent colony. NASA, on the other hand, is working on the Artemis program, which will return humans to the Moon as a stepping stone for deeper space exploration. Beyond Mars, other celestial bodies in our solar system hold promise. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, has a vast underground ocean beneath its icy crust, making it one of the most likely places to harbour life. Similarly, Saturn's moon Enceladus has shown evidence of water plumes that might contain microbial organisms. Missions like the Europa Clipper and Dragonfly, a drone set to explore Saturn's moon Titan, are in development to investigate these intriguing worlds. While planetary exploration is fascinating, the search for life extends beyond our solar system. Scientists have identified thousands of exoplanets, planets orbiting other stars, many of which lie in the so-called habitable zone, where conditions might be suitable for life. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, is currently analyzing the atmospheres of these exoplanets, searching for chemical signatures that could indicate biological activity. Breakthroughs in radio astronomy, such as the SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, project are also scanning the skies for signals from intelligent civilizations. While we have yet to receive a definitive message from the stars, projects like Breakthrough Listen continue to listen for whispers from deep space. The possibility that microbial life exists on distant planets is high, and scientists are optimistic that in the coming decades, we may finally have proof. Musk's SpaceX and other private companies. Space exploration is no longer just the domain of governments. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Rocket Lab are making space more accessible. SpaceX's Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft, is being designed for interplanetary travel and may be the key to making Mars colonization a reality. Meanwhile, Blue Origin is working on space tourism and lunar missions, aiming to establish a sustainable human presence beyond Earth. These private efforts, combined with international collaborations, could lead to a new era of space travel where humans become a multi-planetary species. The commercialization of space could also pave the way for asteroid mining, space tourism, and futuristic projects like space habitats and even interstellar travel. While the future of space exploration is exciting, it comes with challenges. Long-duration space travel poses health risks to astronauts, such as radiation exposure and muscle atrophy. There are also ethical concerns about contaminating other planets with Earth's microbes, or disrupting potential alien ecosystems. Additionally, the cost of space exploration remains high, though technological advancements are gradually making it more affordable. Despite these hurdles, humanity's thirst for knowledge and discovery will continue to drive us forward. The next few decades could bring answers to some of our biggest questions. Is there life beyond Earth? Can humans thrive on other planets? How far can we really go? The future of space exploration is filled with possibilities. Whether it's through robotic missions, telescopes scanning distant worlds, or humans setting foot on Mars, we are closer than ever to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. And while we may not yet have proof of alien life, the search continues. One day, we may wake up to the biggest discovery in human history. We are not alone. We hope or not that Oumuamua is the last thing that will prove it right. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel for more.